What you're about to hear was sent to us in an email. The sender asked that all identifying details be removed. They didn't want their name used. They didn't want their city mentioned. They only wanted this told in a way that felt honest. We've changed nothing that affects these events themselves. I'm an electrician. That's the safest way I can describe myself. I've spent most of my career working in the city. Big buildings, back rooms, places where the power can't go out, and questions slow things down. If you do this kind of work long enough, you learn there are clients who want paperwork, and there are clients who just want the lights on. A few years back, I started doing side jobs for people who fell into that second category. At first, it wasn't alarming. It was cash work, off the books, a favor here, a rush job there. I told myself it was temporary. I told myself I was still in control. But little did I know that was all just a lie. The jobs started stacking up. I'd finish one and be handed another. Payments would get delayed, then vague, then non existent. When I finally brought it up, the mood changed immediately. No yelling at first, just a quiet shift. Someone smiled and said, "You don't want this to be a problem." I remember how calm they were when they said it, too. I was expected to keep working as if nothing had changed. So I tried to pull back. I focused on my legitimate clients, took overtime, worked weekends. I thought if I stayed busy, things would just cool off. But instead, I was punished for it. Calls started coming in asking where I was, why I hadn't shown up, why I wasn't putting them first. Another meeting happened after that. It didn't stay calm either. There was shouting, then there was a fight. That's when the threats changed. They stopped talking about me, and they started talking about my family. Not long after that, I noticed things that didn't feel just right. There were cars parked across my house for hours at a time. People across the street who never seemed to go anywhere. Being followed during the day. Not aggressively, not obviously, just enough to notice it. At first I told myself I was imagining it. Then my wife told me she'd been approached one day. So had another family member. Different people, same tone, and too close, too familiar. Questions that didn't need to be asked. That's when fear stopped being theoretical. One night we came home and something was wrong. Nothing was missing, nothing was broken, but things had been moved around. A drawer left open, items shifted slightly. The kind of changes only someone who'd been inside would notice. A few nights later, my vehicle was vandalized. No attempts to steal it, just damage. And a message. We decided to get away for a weekend. Just reset, clear our heads. They followed us. Not openly, though, not enough to prove, but enough that we were never relaxed once. Then came the night I don't like to think about. I woke up because something felt wrong. Not a noise, but movement. There was someone in our house. By the time I reacted, it was already happening. We were attacked in our bedroom. It was fast, violent, controlled. Whoever did it wasn't panicked. They knew exactly what they were doing. I woke up in the hospital days later. My family didn't sleep after that, and neither did I. That's when I went to the police. I told them everything. They listened longer than I expected. Asked detailed questions, then they told me something I wasn't prepared to hear. They were already watching these people. We weren't the first family. There was an investigation open, and almost immediately, things escalated. I came home one morning and didn't recognize my house. There was paint everywhere. Walls, doors, windows. Words like, "Kill," "You're already dead," "You should have listened." On the kitchen counter, they left animal parts, not thrown around, but placed. The police documented everything, but there was no proof. All of the security cameras had been tampered with, every single one except the bedroom camera. The footage showed a large man wearing a mask standing at the foot of our bed. He was holding an axe. He didn't move. He just stood there, watching. The time lapse showed he was there for over 30 minutes before leaving. He turned towards the camera, raised the axe, and slowly ran his finger across his throat. Then that's when the feed cut out. We didn't stay after that. We sold the business, we sold the house, we left before everything was finalized too. We didn't tell anyone where we were going. Even now, I won't say where we are. Sometimes at night I still hear noises. I'll check, but there's never anything there. But the feeling doesn't fully go away, like someone is watching, like someone's waiting. Maybe it's memory, maybe it's instinct. Maybe it's just what happens when your home stops being safe. Thank you for watching. We truly appreciate it. If you have a story you'd like to share, maybe have it on our channel, send it to us at mindcodedean@gmail.com.